What's going on, guys? How y'all doing today? Southern Guy here, and welcome to exclusive WWE Raw review results reactions for Monday Night Raw. I did not cover Monday Night Raw because I was feeling good, feeling bad since the other day, and concluded last night. I kind of got better late last night around midnight. I was having some stomach issues, but I'm here to report on WWE Raw as usual because I feel a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm gonna go over everything covering Monday Night Raw tonight. Started off with Alexa Bliss coming out and welcomed us to the Thunderdome. She's let him in. Then out came Bray Wyatt to kick off the show, and all suddenly lights go off, and also they come back on. A Retribution surrounds the ring. Bray Wyatt, the lights go back out, but while Bray Wyatt's gone, this brings out the Hurt Business out. Then we get a match between the two. We got Hurt Business versus the Retribution. The winners of this match was the Hurt Business. Seen Lashley and T-Bar go at it. T-Bar tries to fight him off, but back elbow from Lashley applies the Hurt Lock, and T-Bar taps out fairly quickly, and the Hurt Business defeats Retribution is buried again. After the match, they stand tall. Quickly, lights go down, and the arrival of the Fiend comes back out, and he takes off all of them. Moving on, we got Matt Riddle with all the new stars on the roster. We got Monday night. We got AJ Styles versus Matt Riddle, one-on-one, which is a fresh new feud on the show. We got AJ Styles picks up the win over Matt Riddle. Also, AJ Styles has the new enforcer and is a sign. All quickly retreats, and then where AJ Styles is at the ring waiting, which led to a AJ Styles nailing the Clash for the win, for the pin. AJ Styles defeats Matt Riddle one-on-one. After the match, AJ Styles stands tall as the music hits. Jordan enters the ring, stands tall with him as we go to replays. Tonight they announced that Randy Orton and a message from hell later on tonight. Tom Phillips sends a Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre feud. Drew will quickly speak tonight. We're gonna skip all that. With the Raw Women's Title match. Lana versus Asuka. Of course, the winner of this match quickly was Asuka. Asuka applies the lock in the middle of the ring. Lana quickly taps, and fairly quickly for the Asuka retains the Raw Women's Championship. After the match, Asuka stands tall. And out comes the Raw Women's Tag Team Champions, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Attack from behind. Her partner Shayna Baszler joins, and it goes on Lana. Sends Lana through a Doubt's table, buried again. Samoan drop for the 5th time. Baszler grabs Asuka, but Asuka quickly escapes. We're back from break. We've seen this happen between Lana and Raw Women's Tag Team Champions, Shayna Baszler, and then we get the music hits. Out comes Mandy Rose, team of Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, and then Peyton Royce, and then Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott. They were all drafted from SmackDown last week. We got Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax versus the Riott Squad with Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose versus Lacey Evans and Peyton Royce. Of course, Lana's a babyface now, if y'all ain't aware of that. Winners of this match was Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. See a Samoa drop in the middle of the ring. After the match, champ stand tall. The music hit to go to replays. The announcers announced that Elias quickly between Elias and Jeff Hardy, parrying his band back thing. We see Elias standing on the stage with his band. His first song is called I Am, in hopes that Jeff Hardy is listening. So we see Jeff Hardy quickly attack Elias. Jeff Hardy then theme hits as he taunts Elias on the stage. Why is Jeff Hardy feuding with Elias? Jeff Hardy was not the hit and runner. It was a guy with red hair. That makes no sense at all. Here's a Morrison on the ring. We get Tucker and Otis. And Otis is wearing as a wrestler, masked wrestler now. Get Kofi Kingston versus Sheamus, 1-on-1. And the winner of this match was Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston causes the rolls up for the 2. Kofi then right back with the Trouble of Paradise for the win. Quickly win. Kofi Kingston defeats Sheamus. After the match, New Day stands tall. They celebrate until music hits. Woods was in the... But seeing Big E was in the Thunderdome watching. We get the Hurt Business talking about that Mustafa Ali was the mystery hacker on SmackDown. We get Miz and Johnny Morrison versus Tucker and El Grandodo, whatever his name is, Grande, which is Otis, if you're not aware. We get Travis O'Neil wanting to join the Hurt Business, but they all attack him. Winner of the match was El Grande and Tucker. Caterpillar and Otis Splash from the Miz of the quarter for the win. We got Keith Lee versus Braun Strowman, 1-on-1. We see Braun Strowman follows up with a running boot, big boot to the face for the pin for the win. Quick win. Braun Strowman defeats Keith Lee, 1-on-1. Back from them, we see a Hell in a Cell structure being lowered around the ring for tonight's Raw talk with John Morrison, Dickie Cross, and Jeff Hardy. We get Randy Orton still in the steel with the talking about this week's Hell in a Cell match. Guys, we got 3 still Hell in a Cell matches that are really important this week. We got Sasha Banks versus Bayley for the Raw for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso with the Universal Championship on the line, and then Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. I'm looking forward to all 3 of those Hell in a Cell matches this week. Orton slam. We got Drew slams the door and tells Randy Orton his ass belongs to him. Now nowhere to run. The season Raw premiere go home show. The show air goes right after. Drew says those last words before he can hit the ring. Guys, that is pretty much it for Monday Night Raw tonight, guys. That is Raw review. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumb and subscribe to the channel at Southern Guy, my official YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter at Southern Guy, my official Twitter account. Guys, we got a lot of stuff coming up, guys. The 4 weeks, it was put up yesterday, I think the other day. 4 weeks to the countdown to Christmas. We'll be having a countdown for Christmas right here on the channel with Hallmark. We'll be going over Hallmark's channel this year for the Hallmark channel Christmas. This year we'll be having Freeform's Christmas too, as well. That's an exciting one every year on Freeform. Unfortunately, they're not doing the Charlie Brown Halloween streaming live, or you can watch it probably on YouTube maybe if you like that, and the Charlie Brown Christmas and the Thanksgiving. They're not airing on ABC3 this year. You can watch all of those now on probably stream it on the streaming channel. But hopefully you'll find a way you can watch those. But that's Raw review for today. We got AEW on Wednesday, and then back on SmackDown on Friday as preview and predictions coming this week for your probably Friday or Saturday. We'll be doing preview predictions for Hell in a Cell on Sunday. So you want to subscribe to the channel, don't want to miss any of that action. Also, I got a new channel coming, which is going to be really exciting. That news will be breaking. I will probably post it on my Facebook. I have 2 Facebooks. One Facebook I will be using for that, to post on that for that. Some exciting stuff coming. But I will continue to doing wrestling as well. So I will have another YouTube channel possibly as well. But wrestling will still be my main priority, going over everything each and every week. But stay tuned, guys. Subscribe, and I'll be back to with AEW Dynamite of your Wednesday review right here on the channel. Until then, talk to you later. Have a great one.